Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Apologies, I'm a little bit late. I've had some unexpected personal stuff going on tonight, so I'm running a little bit late, and I'm not sure even if I'm going to be able to get through the whole stream, but we'll see how we get on. Um, just to let you guys know, Man City are 1-0 up as the game is 5 minutes in. So apologies, I'm a little bit late, guys. I'm just going to quickly share on the screen team news with you guys so you can see how the teams are lining up. So there you go, guys. As you can see, Burnley line up with five at the back, four in midfield, one up front, and City line up with four at the back, five in midfield, and one up front. And as I say, guys, City already 1-0 up. Apologies for being late. So we're 7 minutes in, guys. And City just playing it back to the goalkeeper. Ryan saying 6-0 to Manchester City. How you doing, Ryan? Welcome to the show. Good to see you, mate. I hope you've had a good day, and hopefully Burnley make a bit more of a fist of it than that, mate. But good to have you with us, Ryan. Thank you for that, mate. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Aaron, how you doing, mate? Aaron joining us saying 1-1. Well, hopefully we'll have a few goals, mate, and hopefully it's an interesting game. But yeah, thanks for the early prediction. Ryan and Aaron, top stuff, guys. So we've got a free kick at the moment on the far side of the pitch for Burnley. Midway, well, out on that far side, inside the City half. I'd say roughly about midway inside the City half, probably about 35 yards from goal, maybe a bit more out to that far side. Aaron saying bit what? I'm not sure what that says. Free kick comes in and it's deep as it's headed behind. And that's going to be a goal kick to City. So yeah, Aaron saying bit 18 City, sir. I'm not following you there, mate. I'm not understanding that. Aaron, sorry, mate. Aaron saying City 1-0. Yes, City already 1-0 up, mate. So apologies, as I say, I've got some personal stuff cropped up tonight a bit unexpectedly. So that's part of the reason that I'm late. So apologies for that, guys. So City with the possession at the minute at the back. As they just play it forward now. Burnley pressing the ball. City knocking it back to the goalkeeper. As the goalkeeper now kicks it long up the field. Out to this near side. City intercepting it. As it's knocked back towards the halfway line. And now City eventually playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Burnley pressing really well in these early stages. Now City come forward again, this time knocking it out to that far side as they play forward towards the halfway line. But Burnley come across, put a challenge in, and it's gone out on that far side for a throw-in to City. So, yeah, thanks for that, Aaron. And good to have you with us, mate. Aaron Keane saying, bit late. Yes, I am, mate. But unfortunately, I'm doing a lot of streams at the minute. And unfortunately tonight, personal stuff cropped up. And plus, I was late in from work as well. But this is why I keep saying to you guys, I don't schedule streams normally until late, until I know I can definitely come on, because I'm juggling a lot of things at the minute. I'm juggling normal job, doing YouTube, plus personal things as well. It's getting a bit overwhelming, but just trying to get there, just trying to keep chipping away at it. So yeah, apologies, as I said earlier on, for being late, guys. It is going to happen occasionally. Like I say, I'm working on the channel pretty much all on my own, apart from a bit of help from family members in the background. So, like I say, it's a lot to cover on my own. Trying to find other people to potentially work with as we continue to build the channel. But at the moment, that's had limited success. Ball crossed in now from City on this near side as Haaland trying to get a volley on that, but he's knocked it over the bar, and that's going to be a goal kick to Burnley. So, yeah, thanks for that, Aaron. And as I say, apologies for being late. Just one of those things that is going to be a balancing act uh, in the short term, at least, of building the channel. So can't be helped occasionally. Unfortunately, I do try to keep disruptions to a minimum, but it does happen. Um, so so City now playing out from the back as just knocking the ball about at the moment inside their own half of the field. Burnley coming to press the ball as City play it back to the goalkeeper. So we're just coming up to 12 minutes gone, guys. Still 1-0 to City. Aaron saying, please could I maybe beat a mod or moderator? Burnley now passing it back to the goalkeeper as City press the ball. Well, obviously, yeah, I want other moderators, but I won't. I will only. I, it's nothing against you, Aaron. I'm wanting moderators that I know well. I wanting people to work with me on the channel that I get to know well, that I have a good relationship with. So yeah, maybe in the future as I get to know you, possibly. But right now, mate, no offense, but I don't know you well enough. And obviously, I want to have a good, really good working relationship, good friendship with people that are actually involved in building the channel with me, if you get my meaning. So, like I say, mate, possibly in the future as we get to know each other a bit better. But right now, as I say, I'm trying to keep the people involved in the channel, people are get on with really well because I've got real ambition for the future of the channel. I want you guys to be a part of that as well, in respect of building a channel that is for fans. But as I say, with regards to people, that's why I've not worked with an awful lot of YouTubers so far, because I want to work with YouTubers that are good YouTubers that are, but also I have good working friendship with, as well as good working relationship where we can help each other um, where possible. So yeah, ball's gone out on that far side now for a throw into Burnley right in front of the dugouts. City pressing the ball and winning it back momentarily, but some sloppy passing on that far side for City sees Burnley win back possession. Now Burnley with a long crossfield ball out to this near side. And now it's Burnley just playing it back to the halfway line as they try to keep a spell of possession. And nice bit of play there from Burnley as they try to draw City further up the field. Now a long ball over the top out to this near side. Sees Burnley trying to get in behind City. Now the ball played across the edge of the box as Burnley come in on that far side. Shot comes in and it's high and over the bar. And that will be a goal kick to City. But yeah, Burnley trying to make a fist of this, not letting Manchester City dominate. Aaron's saying Suey. Okay, Matt. I'm not sure what you mean by that. So City now to play out from the back as they kick the ball long down the field, and Burnley head it back in the direction it came from. As City now picking up the ball in the middle of the park, now knocking it out wide to this near side. As Burnley just get players back behind the ball, sitting on the edge of their own box. Now, City probing down this near side, but finding it quite congested as Burnley come across to press the ball. And City play it back to the centre backs. Now knocking it out wide to that far side as they try to stretch Burnley's formation. Burnley not letting them have time on the ball, though. Burnley trying to press the ball from the front at every opportunity in these early stages. So City playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. We've got a free kick here now, and City come forward with the ball. Brought it forward there towards the edge of uh, the halfway line as they just come into the Burnley half of the field. Burnley with a challenge, and the referee's blown for a foul. Aaron Keane saying, "We love you, Trafford. We love you." Yeah, he's absolutely top player, mate. Hope he has a good time, I hope he's successful for Burnley. Wish him well. Really did well for Bolton last season, and also obviously had a fantastic um, display during the under 21s tournament for England. So yeah, wish him well, mate. Absolutely well said, Aaron. Um, he is definitely an up and coming keeper. Hopefully, he continues to develop and get better now um, as he's playing at Premier League level. He could be a future number one for the England team. Hopefully, Burnley now with the possession as they knock the ball forward. Now playing it out wide to that far side as they come into the City half of the field. City pressing the ball, but Burnley managing to play through the press as they come towards the edge of the box. Now coming into the box, getting the shot off, but it's a good save by the goalkeeper. Quite a simple one for the good keeper, to be fair, as it's directly at him, but he had to get down low and makes the save. So yeah, it's quite end to end at the minute, guys. City not all one-way traffic. City are dominating the possession quite a bit, as you might expect. But whenever Burnley get the chance, they're trying to press the ball, they're trying to nick it back. When they do get it back, they are trying to play forward. And as I said earlier, we saw a nice bit of play from Burnley where they tried to get City to come up the field a bit further to obviously stop them sitting deep. And then a long ball over the top out to this near side. Seen Burnley work the way into the box quite tactically, if you ask me. Burnley now nicking the ball back again on this near side as they come forward now towards the edge of the City box. City managing to intercept it as they stop the ball going out of play, but Burnley come to press the ball. And it's just been knocked out of play, but one of the Burnley players there getting a little bit frustrated and he's just shoved the Man City player clean off the pitch. So, yeah. So thanks for that, Aaron. Yeah, as I say, mate, wish him well at Burnley. Because I'm not sure if the referee's going to give the throw in here or the foul. I expect it's going to be the foul for the shove in the back from the Burnley player there. So goalkeeper Edison comes across to take the free kick, and the ball kicked long up the field as it's headed on. And the referee had blown for a foul here. I didn't see anything particular there, but free kick to Burnley. So Burnley with the free kick midway inside their own half, taken short and played all the way back to the goalkeeper. City pressed the ball, but Burnley managed to work through the press, knocking the ball out to this near side. But then some sloppy possession. See City win it back. Now as City play the ball towards the edge of the box, but Burnley quickly put a challenge in and the ball goes back to the goalkeeper. So now the ball kicked long up the field as City pick up possession just inside their own half as they now build again. Actually, no, they've knocked the ball out on this near side. As we've got De Bruyne, I think it's De Bruyne that's injured here. Although he's not on the ground, I don't know what the issue is, but he seems to be in some distress. He's just leaning forward at the moment. He's stood up, but he's leaning forward and resting on his knees with his arm, like I don't know if he's coughing or um, struggling to breathe or something. I don't know. It's a bit of an unusual one because he doesn't seem to be holding his legs or anywhere that he might have actually took a challenge or took a knock. I'm not sure. The referee's just talking to the medical staff. Um, Looks like De Bruyne might not be able to continue. So thanks for that, Aaron. So yeah, De Bruyne looks to be going off, guys. Just coming up to 22 minutes gone. Still Burnley nil, Manchester City 1. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Would be appreciated. So the City players just taking advantage of the breaking players. They come across to get a water, as well as the Burnley players doing the same. And as you can imagine, guys, the manager's taking advantage, trying to get some instructions into the players as well. And I'm not quite sure. We're not hearing nothing with regards to why um, De Bruyne might not be able to continue, but it does look like he's going to be substituted here. I don't think Phil Foden started the game. He's an excellent replacement if De Bruyne can't continue, isn't he? So let's have a look. No, he's not in the starting lineup. Oh yeah, he is. Sorry, my bad, guys. He is actually. I haven't noticed him in the game yet, but yeah, Phil Foden is on in the lineup. He's on this left hand side of the City team. So yeah, De Bruyne coming off. And it's Kozovic coming on to replace him. Although I'm not pronouncing his name correctly there. Sorry, but I'm sure you guys know who I mean. Some of the names from across Europe and other countries can be a bit difficult sometimes to get your tongue around. So we're back underway with City in possession, knocking it back out to that far side. Now played all the way back to the goalkeeper. Dave Shields, how you doing, Dave? Welcome to the show, mate. Good evening. Hope you're doing okay, mate. Hope you've had a good day. Dave saying everything. Mr. Gaz, how you doing, Dave? Good to see you, mate. And welcome to the show. Got a score prediction, Dave. It's 1-0 at the minute to City. But obviously we're only 25 minutes or just over 24 minutes in, so not quite half an hour, so still plenty of the game for more goals. But yeah, let us know, Dave, if you've got any thoughts on what the final score might be. So the ball has gone out on that far side, midway inside Burnley's half of the field, throwing to City. De Bruyne has gone off the pitch. I'm not sure why. I don't know. He seemed to be having some. I don't know if it's some chest problems or something. But the medical staff came on to attend to him, and it was made quite clear, pretty quickly that he wouldn't be able to continue. So City now back with a possession as they play it all the way back to the centre backs. Now playing the ball forward, but Burnley pressing it well. Now City knocking it out wide to this near side as Burnley come across to press it, but City managing to keep the possession. Dave saying 1-5, I think, mate. 1-5. Okay, fair enough. Yep, it could be, mate. It could be right. Obviously, City, you guys are expecting a lot of goals from City. I think Ryan popped in earlier, I think, saying 6-0, I think it was. Yep, Ryan said 6-0. So you guys are expecting City to score quite a few goals tonight. We've got City coming down this near side as Burnley challenging for the ball. And now the referee has stopped play. I think this is going to be for a foul there. But City certainly having to deal with the physicality of Burnley in this early stages of the game. Burnley definitely letting them know that they're here to play. Not just make up the numbers, if you guys know what I mean. So we're just waiting for referee to get us back underway as the free kick taken now, ball knocked down the field. City intercepting it at the back. And it's gone out on this near side for throwing to Burnley midway inside City's half of the field. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Would be appreciated. And if you have already, thank you very much. Burnley now back with a possession as they take the throw in on this near side. Now playing it back to the halfway line from the throw in as they're pushed back into their own half of the field. Man City coming across to press the ball. Now ball over the top by Burnley, but it's cut out by City as they play it back to the centre backs. Oh, see, now Burnley in behind the City defence. Oh, and the ball just got away from them there. And the goalkeeper able to kick it up the field and relieve the pressure on City. But Burnley there really quick as they're pressing the ball from the front, not letting City breathe, really, not letting City have that time on the ball to think about it. Now City come forward again down this near side. Burnley coming across to press the ball as City play it back to the halfway line. Rich Paul Sports, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Rich Paul Sports saying, evening, guys. One and all, first game of the season. We'll see Man City open with a win. Get well soon, KDB. Have you changed your mind about Guardiola, guys? I think he's humble, talented, and great motivator. Yeah, well, I'm never argued that he's not a good manager, mate. He is a good manager, no question about that. But I don't jump on the bandwagon with all the hype, mate. To be fair, I think I've always said it. You know, he's a great manager, no question. But I would love. It's all right saying a great manager, but I've said it before. I'd love to see these managers that everybody rates so highly be tested at other clubs. See how he got on managing a club like Burnley. See how he got on managing a club like Norwich or Stoke City. And then we would see if he really is truly great. It's easy to manage clubs when the money's being made available freely for you to go out and buy the best players the world has got on offer. It's a different story entirely when you're scrapping down in the lower leagues with a limited budget. Two different sides of the coin in football, mate. That's why I won't jump on the bandwagon with all the hype with Pep Guardiola. Absolutely, yep, top manager, no question about it. And as you say, he's a great motivator. But the question I will always ask is, what would he be like if you put him in the League One or you stuck him in Scottish football, managing a club like Hibs or Hearts or Aberdeen? You know, like I say, a lot of other managers have had to work hard to get into the position that Pep Guardiola has got into. He has never had to manage a club with a limited budget, never in his career. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on it, mate. But I respect your opinion, Rich Poe. You like him. I've nothing against the guy. He's a good manager. I just don't buy into all the hype. That's just the difference, mate. But great question from Rich Poe. I'm not on here to win popularity by posting the clickbait stuff as you see on my channel. I'm not posting posts and shorts and video clips just about Messi and Haaland and all the clickbait players. I'm posting content trying to stay within the beliefs of what I feel the channel is about. So yeah, respect to everybody else that's doing the same, but I'm not really bothered about the glory hunting, mate. That's to be fair. So City now playing out down this near side as they try to come into the centre, but Burnley really pressing the ball. City just cannot keep possession for long spells at the moment. As quick as they come forward with it, Burnley trying to nick the ball, and the ball keeps switching sides. But obviously, Burnley not the most talented team when it comes to keeping possession. So as quick as they win it back, they are losing it as well on a number of occasions. But as I say, they're not letting City just uh, play it about freely, if you get what I mean. They're trying to challenge to win back the ball. City now coming forward again down this near side with Silva, but he plays it back inside as Burnley quickly shift players across to press the ball. Now the ball played into the centre of the park as uh, City come down the middle. Now again knocking it out wide as it's played back into the centre. Burnley keeping themselves really compact, well, as you can imagine, on the edge of their box. Now City playing it back up the field as Burnley come out and press the ball. Dave saying, I'd love to see Pep down at Millwall with hardly a budget. He won't do so well. Well, that's kind of what I'm saying, Dave. Like I say, mate, there's no question. I've nothing against Guardiola. He's a good manager, a top talented manager. But as I've said, and it applies the same to other managers as well. But let's be honest, you know, at least if we give the comparison, obviously, that's regularly used, is to Klopp. At least Klopp has actually managed in the lower leagues of German football. So he has experienced what it's like to manage a club with a limited budget. I'm not saying he's had enough experience, but he has had some experience. Pep Guardiola stopped playing and walked into the Barcelona job. He literally walked straight into it. And, you know, he was also given a lot of coaching and advice and tips of other people around Barcelona, a lot of top coaches and top managers. So, you know, he's kind of he's not gone out and acquired the knowledge by working his way up. Look at other managers that are trying to work their way up, like, you know, Steven Gerrard. He didn't just walk straight into the Liverpool job, did he, as soon as he retired as a player? No, Liverpool have insisted that, yes, they want him to be manager one day, but they want him to go out there and get some experience at a lower league level and in different leagues as well, so that he can have a fountain of knowledge that will hopefully make him a successful manager when he does get the opportunity to manage at Liverpool. Like I say, it's a difference in it. It's all about guys. Football is all about opinions, in it. It is. It's all about opinions. And like I say, no question, Guardiola is a really top manager. But like I say, for me, I'd love to see him tested with a club with limited budgets, just to see how good he really is. Um, so we've got Burnley now playing out from the back as they knock the ball out to that far side. City coming to press the ball, but Burnley trying to go down the middle, but eventually City do pinch it back midway inside Burnley's half as now they try to cross the ball into the box. It's headed away out to that far side as City pick up the possession again now and play the ball all the way back to the halfway line. And Burnley reorganise themselves again. City now again coming forward. Again on that far side as Burnley quickly shifting players across to press the ball. Rich Post Sports saying, fellow fandom viewers, do you agree with the often outspoken, straight talking Gaz? Well, that's fair enough. I don't expect them to agree with me all the time, mate. I would never expect members of the fandom community to agree with me all the time. That would show that they're not thinking for themselves. So why would I expect the audience or the fandom community to agree with every point that I make? That'd be foolish, mate. I'm not that arrogant. I just give my opinion, and I respect that other people have different opinions. Don't expect anybody to agree with me. All I expect is that people at least take my opinion on board the same way I would take their opinion on board. So, yeah, great question, Rich Post Sports. But as I say, mate, I would be surprised if people come and say yes to everything I say and agree with everything I say. I would never presume that people would do that. That's why we're all individuals. That's what makes the human race unique and special. That we're all individuals and we're all unique and we've all got our own individual opinions and personalities. So City have just scored a second, guys. Sorry, I missed that. Responding to the comments, my bad. City just scoring that second. So City 2-0 up, 36.5 minutes in. So ball back up the field as Burnley now coming forward, attacking on this near side as they come towards the edge of the City box. City challenging for it and winning it back right on the edge of the box there. Joey, how you doing, mate? Joey saying evening, guys and all. How you doing, Joey? Welcome to the show, mate. Good to have you with us. Hope you've had a good day, Joey. So Burnley now with a shot, and it's just deflected over the bar. That's going to be a corner to Burnley on this near side. So Burnley with the corner on this near side of the pitch. Ball crossed in. It's deep. As City head it backwards and then volley it up the pitch. Is now City trying to hit Burnley on the counter-attack, racing up the field, straight down the middle of the pitch. As Burnley racing to get bodies back behind the ball, but City's still in possession on that far side as Burnley come across and get a challenge in, but now the referee has blown for a foul. So foul for City midway inside the Burnley half of the field, out on that far side. So yeah, thanks for that, Joey, and welcome to the show, mate. Dave saying evening, Joey. Nice one, Dave. Top man. Awesome. Love the positivity from you guys as always. So thanks for that, Dave. Joey saying hi, Rich Paul. Love the straight talking, Gaz. Makes a nice difference. Thank you very much, Joey. Top man, thank you. Nice of you to say. I appreciate it, guys. I do appreciate it. Like I say, I do. I probably am very, as my cousin always tells me, I'm unfiltered. Although I think I try to be a bit more filtered when I'm on the channel, but my cousin's always telling me, Gaz, you're unfiltered. City with a free kick on that far side. Ball crossed into the box as Burnley managed to knock it away. And now the referee has blown the whistle. I'm not sure if this is for a foul in the box or an offside. But I think it's going to be a free kick to Burnley either way. So, yeah, thank you, Joey. Nice of you to say, mate. As I say, I appreciate you guys sharing your opinions as well as listening to mine. And I would never presume you guys would all agree with what I've got to say. I respect that you guys have your own opinions as well. Joey saying, hi, Dave. Had a good day, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Joey. Top stuff from you guys, as always. Dave saying, Rich Paul, yeah, Gaz is on point. Thank you, mate. Nice of you to say. Top man. Thanks, Dave. Rich Paul Sports saying, Allardyce, Dean Smith, or David Moyes at Man United, where found wanting, Pep would just smart play and bring. Pep would just push smart play and bring in talent that would shine even at Millwall. Would he really? Okay, mate. Yeah, would he really? Well, that's fair enough. You're entitled to your opinion, mate. But I think it might not be as simple as that when he sees the Millwall transfer budget, mate. You know, you can't, as the saying goes, you can't get blood out of a stone. And if Millwall have only got £10 million to spend in the transfer window, which sometimes it can be even less than that down in the Championship, then how are you meant to find a top talented player if you've got next to no budget? But yeah, fair enough. Rich Bow, I respect your opinion, that mate, but I don't think it'd be as simple as that. To be fair, I think Pep Guardiola would find it challenging. And with regards to Allardyce, Dean Smith, David Moyes, come on, mate. You're an educated man. You watch a lot of football. You know as well as I do. But all those guys, not fashionable managers, so never got. They were up against it the second they walked through the door, mate. David Moyes not giving a sniff at Manchester United, even with the big long speech that Sir Alex Ferguson. There were still fans literally waiting for him to fail. Literally waiting for him to fail. So fair point, Rich Paul Sports, but let's be honest, mate. Those are not fashionable managers, so it's not surprising that they failed at Manchester United and other clubs as well, where they were, like I say, where they was frowned upon because they're not fashionable names. City now playing out from the back. as they work the ball out to this near side. Burnley come across to challenge for it, but City managing to keep the ball. If you guys just joining us, just to let you know, it's currently Burnley 0, Manchester City 2. As City playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. And now the goalkeeper kicking the ball long out to that far side. It's a bit too long, that, as it goes all the way back to the Burnley goalkeeper, Trafford. And now Burnley with the opportunity to try and build from the back. So thanks for that, Rich Bow Sports. Like I say, don't mean no offence, mate. I respect your opinion, but yeah, I like I say, mate. I know I'm different. I know I don't follow the normal regular of what everybody else thinks. But I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I think for myself that I don't just follow follow the herd, so to speak. If you know what I mean. I respect that there is a lot of top talented players, but I'm not one of these fans that just jumps on the bandwagon and follows the glory hunters. I just love football, mate. I just love football, and I love all aspects of it, not just the top level. So yeah, thanks for that, Rich Bodo, mate. Thank you for the interesting comments. Dave saying, Joey, yes, thanks. What about yourself? Awesome, top stuff, guys. Good to hear you guys have had a good day. So Burnley pressing the ball now on that far side of City, just enjoying the possession, guys, but they're just limited to how much they're getting forward. As Burnley pressing the ball from the front at every opportunity, but unfortunately, even though Burnley do appear to be playing well, obviously City have found a way through on 2 occasions. So yeah, so City just happy to knock it about at the moment, as I think they're content to just maybe play out this remaining few minutes of the first half. Just knocking it about at the moment in their own half, guys. So let's quickly read out 1 or 2 more comments. Stevie saying, evening all, please remember to hit that like button. Thank you, Stevie. Yeah, guys, if you could, please do hit that like button, would be really appreciated. And thank you if you have already, guys. So as I say, guys, City just knocking it about at the moment in their own half and not far away from the half time. Burnley pressing the ball well. So nice one, Stevie. Yeah, thanks, mate. So yeah, guys, if you could, please do hit that like button now. Oh, City with the ball over the top. Phil Foden's in behind now as Burnley come with a challenge. And Phil Foden's gone to ground in the box trying to claim a penalty. But the referee feeling that there was nothing in that, not much in it. And that should be possession back with Burnley. Should be a foul there anyway. Goalkeeper did get it. So, yeah, Burnley playing out from the back. Joey saying, jolly good, Dave. Yeah, not bad. Awesome. Top stuff, guys. John Kerr, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. John Kerr saying hello. How you doing, mate? Good to have you with us, John. Hope you have had a good day, mate. So Burnley now with a crossfield ball out from that far side out to this near side as now City press the ball, with Burnley managing to keep it at the minute, roughly just inside their own half, close to the halfway line as they eventually pass it all the way to Trafford. I don't like that, seeing Trafford come out so much from his goal, but he has, as Burnley now come forward down the middle, but ball intercepted by City. City now just knocking it about in that centre circle. And sorry guys, we're having 5 minutes added on time and we're 2 minutes into that added on time. So yeah, welcome to the show, John. Good to have you with us, mate. And Dave, sorry, Dave, I'll read that one in a second, mate, because I think we're very close to the half-time whistle here. Burnley playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. And City pressing the ball really high up the field here, but Burnley managing to keep it. Why does my microphone feel like it keeps dropping? And now The ball played down this near side as it's eventually played all the way back to the goalkeeper. Don't forget, guys, if you could please hit the like button. Likes and views will be a way how we indicate in the future which games we cover. As you guys will give us an idea of whether there's enough fan interest in particular games. Like I said, that's for the future as we continue to build fandom. So City knocking about at the moment on the edge of the box. Burnley just come to press the ball, and City end up playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. I think they're just trying to run down the clock now, as we're literally about 30 seconds away from the half-time whistle. Ball being knocked out on that far side, so that's going to be a throw-in to Burnley. Burnley take the throw-in quickly now as City come across to press the ball. Burnley now playing it back to their centre-backs as it's knocked back out wide to that far side. Now a ball over the top. Trying to get in behind that City defence, but City read it well as they pick up possession. And now City just knocking it about inside their own half again. And it's now a ball over the top for City, looking to try and get in behind that Burnley defence, and almost did, but Burnley there quickly retrieved the ball with the goalkeeper coming out to intercept that very quickly. And also one of the Burnley defenders anticipated it quite well. So Burnley now play out from the back. Long ball up the field from Trafford, out to that far side as City intercept it and now play it all the way back to the keeper. Now City coming forward down the middle. That's the ball played to Silva in the middle of the park, and now the referee blows the half-time whistle. So at half-time, guys, it's finished Burnley 0, Manchester City 2. So let's quickly go to the match stats, guys. Just bear with me a second. I'll bring up the match stats, and then I will come to the chat and read out what the comments you guys got to say. So just bear with me a second, guys. So here we go. Just bear with me a second, guys. I'll bring it up on the screen. I'm just getting it. I'm just getting it, retrieving it, whatever you want to call it. So here we go. Just a sec, guys. Coming now. There we go. Should be coming on your screen now, guys. Hopefully. There we go. So I'll read it out to you just because you guys listening in on a small device. So you're not squinting at the screen. So here's how the first half went in numbers, guys. Total shots, 4 for Burnley, 5 for Manchester City. So quite evenly matched. Shots on target, Burnley 1, Manchester City 3. Possession, 26% for Burnley, 74% for Manchester City. Passes, 139 for Burnley, 395 for Manchester City. Pass accuracy, 73% for Burnley, 89% for City. Fouls, 5 for Burnley, 5 against City. Yellow cards, none, and no red cards. Offsides, only 1 against Manchester City, and corners, 1 apiece. So there you go, guys. That's how the first half went in numbers. I'm just going to quickly check the results, guys, because there may be, I know, one or two fans might be interested in the other results going on tonight. There's only a couple, but I'll just quickly read them out. Won't take me a second, guys. And then I will come to the chat and see what you guys are saying. So, as I'm sure you guys know or aware, in the World Cup, Ladies World Cup this morning, Spain winning against the Netherlands 2-1 in the early hours of the morning. Then Japan played Sweden and lost 2-1. Quite surprised. I think a lot of people were expecting Japan to go through. But no, they've been knocked out by Sweden. Those are this morning's Ladies World Cup results. And then obviously we have one or two other games going on, guys, around the UK. Tonight, obviously, we're watching along to Burnley v Man City in the opening Premier League game of the season. But also a game going on up in Scotland's Lowland League. Hearts of Midlothian B team currently losing 2-1 to Cowdenbeath. Interesting. And in the Welsh League, guys, in the Welsh League, two games going on tonight. Haverfordwest West County currently 0-0 with Pride United. Another one this was one game that I'm quite interested in, guys. Obviously, these two are the most successful teams in the Welsh League, regularly qualifying for Europa League and Europa Conference League, and they're playing each other tonight. It's currently the New Saints 3, Conan Quai Nomads 2. So that's a half-time result. In the Irish Premier League, guys, should I say the Northern Irish Premiership, Ballymere United currently 2-0 down to Crusaders. So obviously that's a great result for one of the members of the Fandeng community. Premier League Focus, if I remember correctly, who's a Crusaders fan. So his team winning 2-0 at the moment. Also, Glentown currently 0-0 with Larne, and Longgal currently 2-1 down to Coleraine. So there you go, guys. That brings you bang up to date with all the games relevant to UK football. So let's go to the chat and see what you guys are saying. Dave's saying, as Luton have been promoted to the Premier League with the money they get for going up through the playoffs, do you think they will do? Do you think they will do something about that poxy little ground? A bit of banter there from Dave. Well, they are doing some, aren't they, mate? Apparently, they're upgrading the ground. But I believe, I've not had a chance to research it, to be fair, but I believe that apparently Luton are in the middle of building a new stadium. I've not had a chance to double check it, but I have been reading bits and bobs that have been giving hints that they are actually in the process of building a new stadium. So they've had to spend about 10-12 million pound upgrading their existing stadium, but obviously to make it to Premier League standard. But that is simply because their new stadium isn't ready yet and won't be ready for about another year or two. I like I say, I've not had a chance to look it up yet, mate. But yeah, Dave, interesting. It's going to be interesting. Going to be a bit of an eye opener, isn't it, for some of these big Premier League clubs that have got used to the luxuries of fancy grounds when they go to visit Luton and see what it's like at a lower league ground, because Luton is an old-fashioned ground, really old school, backed onto terraced houses on 3 sides, I think it is. So yeah, proper old school ground. So yeah, interesting point there, Dave. But yeah, I think it's going to be a reality check for some fans, like Manchester United fans, maybe Manchester City, especially Tottenham fans now with their fancy new stadium. They're going to get a bit of a time travel, if you like, when they go to. It's going to be like time traveling going back to Luton. So yeah, thanks for that, Dave. Joey saying hi, John. Nice one, Joey. Top man. Awesome stuff from you guys, as always, with the positivity. Top man, Joey. Rich Pro Sports saying love the convo. Don't let me distract from the game. How do Burnley look? Could there be 3 teams possibly worse than them? Wishing them well. No worries, Rich Pro Sports. No, it wasn't. It's easy done, mate. It happens all the time, mate. Sometimes I just take my eye off the screen for a split second, replying to a comment, and the next thing you know, you look back at it and there's been a goal. So yeah, it can be a little bit frustrating, obviously missing it, because I want to try and describe as much detail in games to you guys as possible. But that's just me, obviously trying to do build the channel to to a good standard and keep you guys informed as best possible. But yeah, no worries, Rich Ballsport. Not. I wasn't meaning it in that way. I wasn't meaning it, having to dig at you if you took it that way. It was just kind of me getting frustrated with myself, not staying focused enough on what was going on in the game. I always like to reply to you guys and your comments. But as I say, when the game is actually going on, I like to try and keep you guys informed as best possible. Because otherwise, what's the point in doing a match watch along if I'm not keeping you guys informed? So yeah, no worries. Thank you very much for that, Rich Ball Sports. And yeah, I do love some of your comments, mate. In fact, a lot of your comments. The odd one, you can ask that a little bit can come across as a little bit prickly, but most 99% of the time, I always love your comments, Rich Ball Sports, and I don't mind that you think outside the box and try and occasionally chuck me a random question. That's part of the challenge. So yeah, thanks for that, mate. John Kerr with a thumbs up there, top man. Good to have you with us, as I say, John. And I think that's also that thumbs up is directed at Joey. So top man, John. And good to have you with us, mate, tonight. Hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a pleasant day and looking forward to the weekend ahead. That also applies to all you guys in the Fanden community. Ryan saying, "Hey up, everyone! How you doing, Ryan? Welcome back." Ryan getting an early prediction in earlier on with a 6-0. So yeah. Good to have you with us, Ryan. Welcome back, mate. Joey saying, "Come on, Burnley." Yeah, Joey wanting an upset, an early Premier League upset. Can't fault you there, mate. But there's plenty of time for him to potentially maybe get a goal or two back. Ryan Clark saying, "Come on, City, 6-0." Yeah, I think Ryan, if I remember rightly, I'm sure Ryan told me that his dad's a City fan. So yes, Ryan hoping for a positive result for his dad. That's totally understandable. Ryan saying, "Hey up, Joey." Burton, laugh out loud. Joey Burton. You've lost me there. I'm not following that. I presume Ryan's having some kind of banter there, but that's gone over my head. So I'm hopefully I'll pick it up when I get further down the chat. I'm sure that if I'm sure Joey's going to be switched on to that though. If it's some kind of, but it's gone over my head. I'm tired, guys. Been a long day. Rich Postspot saying, "If I could hit the like twice, I would." Top man, were you ever a fan of a quote system for clubs to have English players on the books? A quota system for clubs to have English players on the books. If you're good enough, you get in, e.g. Foden and Lewis. I think the quota systems. I don't know. Yes, I think in a little bit we do need a little bit of a quota system just to make sure that obviously the national team can develop players and get players in, because obviously our league is fantastic. We've got one of the most diverse leagues in world football, and that's something to be proud of. But players from all over the world come over to England and Scotland, particularly the Premier League in England, to play over here. And yes, they're handsomely rewarded with good wages, but I think it's something that we can be proud of, that we have that diversity of players from all over the world wanting and coming to play in our football league structure. But at the same time, we do need to put a little bit of safeguards in to make sure that the development of national players can continue, because a lot of other countries are doing it. Look at some countries around the world that as I know, there's some countries around the world that are very, very strict on the nationality. China recently, about 2 years ago, as you guys know, China was spending big money in the transfer window, and the Chinese government stopped it. It wasn't the clubs that stopped it. It wasn't the Chinese Football League that stopped it. It was the Chinese government that stopped it. They stopped it because they was concerned that bringing too many European players, too many players from around the world, would mean that it was more difficult for Chinese players to progress to the top level of the Chinese Football League structure, to develop and obviously improve and become be available or an option for the Chinese national team. So that's just one example of one country. There's obviously a lot of other countries, as I'm sure you know yourself, Rich Ball Sports. There's been a lot of debate in Jamaica's national structure as well about homegrown players and players from around the world. But for me, like I say, I think here in the UK, I think it's something to be proud of. I think it's something that we should be proud of. We should embrace it, that we have players wanting to come over here from all around the world to play in our football league, and that's great. And I think it's something that we should be proud of and cherish. But as I say, there needs to be a little bit of safeguarding just to make sure that there is a pathway for young players for the Welsh national team, the English national team, and the Scottish national team. Because what you got to remember, guys, is the English Premier League and doesn't just help the development of players for the England national team. It helps with development for players across the world, really, but also particularly with Scotland and Wales as well. So yeah, it's an interesting one, that, Rich Bo. But for me, yeah, I think they do need a little bit of quota system, but only within reason, not to excess. If you know what I mean. I think, like I said, I think it's something to be proud of that we have nationalities of all players from around the world playing here in the Premier League. But great question, Rich Bolt, and thank you for that, mate. Very nice of you to say. Nat is saying, good evening, Gaz and chat. Hope everyone is well. How are you doing, Nat? Welcome to the show. Yes, I hope you're doing well, mate. Thank you for that. And yeah, good to have you with us, Nat. I'm doing not too bad, mate. A little bit tired, but I think that's because of my late night last night. And obviously the fact that I've been banging away at these streams left, right, and centre. So yeah, a little bit tired, but not to worry. I'm all good apart from that, mate. And hope you're doing well. Looking forward to the weekend ahead. And thank you for coming, getting involved. Nat, always good to see you, mate. Ryan saying, hey up, Nat. Nice one, Ryan. Top man. Oh, awesome stuff from you guys, as always. Also, Joey, welcoming Nat as well to the chat. So awesome stuff. You guys are absolutely class. Nat saying, evening, Ryan. Great result last week, mate. Yep, top stuff, Nat. Yep, it was. Obviously, Ryan has been talking about it quite a bit this week, which is understandable. Not every week you win 7-0, is it? So it's understandable. And yeah, he's buzzing about it, mate. Nat saying, I did. Cheers, Joey. Awesome. Top stuff, guys. Top stuff. Nice one, Nat. Top man. Appreciate that. Ryan Clark saying, I know net. I know net. Is that a spell? Is it spell correction? Is your phone interpreted what you've typed as a different word, I think, there, mate. But thanks for that, Ryan. Rich Ball Sports saying, hi, Nat. Optimistic about the season ahead. We do the chat thing. Will the chat thing? Yeah. Optimistic about the Premier League. Absolutely. Well, I think we've got to all agree with that. Yeah. Exciting season ahead, as Rich Ball Sports said. Nat saying, enjoying a few beers watching the game. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for dropping in, Nat. Always a pleasure to have you with us, mate. And yeah, why not? It's Friday night. Enjoy a few beers. I think I might have one myself when I'm finished here. Maybe have a little shandy with my lovely wife. So yeah, thanks for that, Nat. I hope you enjoy your evening. Nat always also saying, Rich Bo, I take survival at min, but the signings give me optimism. Cool. Well, that's good to hear. Nat, yeah, definitely. Obviously, signings definitely, don't they? Whenever you sign players in your team, it always gives you a boost and encourages you to get right behind your team more than a little bit, that little bit more. Not that we don't do any less anyway, guys. So we're back underway as City now playing the ball forward down the middle. Now Burnley winning it back as they challenge for the ball. Now knocking it out wide to that far side as Burnley coming forward towards the edge of the box as they come into the box now, but the goalkeeper has managed to come out and gather that, and that will be a goal. That will be possession back with City. Get so used to saying goal kick, you just say it without even thinking sometimes. So thanks for that, Nat. Ryan Clark saying, can't wait for tomorrow, getting up 5 off to Bristol Rovers. Yeah, Ryan, off for an away game tomorrow. So safe travels, Ryan. Yeah, wish you all the best with your journey down there. Hopefully it's an enjoyable, not too boring. And as I say, mate, safe travels. So Burnley now with the possession at the back as they play the ball forward now from just inside their own box. City pressing the ball as Burnley now knocking it out to that far side, coming forward up towards the halfway line as they come racing forward into the City half of the field, but City quickly getting across there as Aka managed to challenge for the ball, and it's gone out of play for throwing to Burnley midway inside the Manchester City half of the field. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. Would be really appreciated. And thank you if you have already. Sitting out with the possession as they win it back from that throw-in. Now Burnley quickly challenge on that side as Burnley now win it. And just knocking it about as they try to play through the press from City on the far side of the pitch. Now played back into the centre. As eventually Burnley take it out wide to this near side. And now Burnley just knocking it about at the moment as they play it back to the halfway line. City come to press the ball. But now it's played forward there by Burnley down the middle, and City managed to anticipate that, play it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper now kicks the ball long out to that far side as City now push up the field, playing it into the centre, and now out to this near side to Walker as they push forward now. So City edging towards the Burnley box as they play the ball through the middle there, trying to get in behind, but Burnley have cut it out. Now Burnley coming back up the field as they try to get towards the edge of the City box, but City have anticipated that as Walker just wins the ball back and plays it all the way back to the keeper. So so Man City now to build again from the back. So yeah, thanks for that, Ryan. And as I say, mate, I'm sure we all the guys in the fandom community join me in wishing you safe travels all the way down to Bristol. Joey's saying, laugh out loud, Gaz. I fell asleep this morning. Hat off to you for doing that stream. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, I kind of guess you might have fallen asleep, but no worries, mate. No worries. Obviously, I was just trying to. I couldn't sleep myself last night. A bit too warm, and I just thought jump on it because it's getting on the channel at a time that we don't get. Obviously, we very rare. We never get games that time at that time here in the UK unless it's obviously pre-season friendlies. So or obviously an international tournament. So I just thought get on it. Why not? Trying to attract more fans. Good time to go on at a different time when the American football fan community is awake, the Australian fan community is awake. I didn't actually expect to see so many of you guys last night, to be fair, Joe. I thought most of you guys would be in bed. But thank you, Joey. Always appreciate you guys coming, getting involved in the fan den chat, and always appreciate your support, especially when it's outside of what normal hours we do on the channel. But yeah, no worries, Joey. Just even the 2 minutes even if you only show up 2 minutes occasionally. It's always appreciated. But yeah, I know you was there in the chat for quite a bit in the first half, but I kind of guessed in the second half that you might have fell asleep. So yeah, totally understandable. It was late. It went to extra time, and also I think it was about 5 o'clock when I finally got finished. I weren't anticipating the extra time. I thought it'd be decided. I was expecting an end-to-end game, to be honest, but it is what it is. As we know, guys, a lot of games we do on the channel don't always go the way we expect. Burnley now with the possession on the halfway line. City have won it back now as they win it, now knocking it out to that far side. Burnley coming to press the ball. So thanks, Joey. Top man, really nice of you to say, mate. And yeah, no worries. Joey also saying, I'm predicting LFC will win the Prem. Okay, thanks, Joey. Do you think so? I'm actually a bit worried for Liverpool. To be fair, I'm concerned that they might have left themselves a bit light. Have you not heard that apparently that Al Nassr club have come in now to Liverpool? I think it was a 12 or 15 million pound bid. For what's he called now? The other lad in midfield, is it with an A? Is his name start with an A? I can't remember his name now. But yeah, apparently they had a bid today for him, or yesterday, for 12, 15 million pounds. And I also been reading that apparently Klopp potentially considering he might leave next summer because he feels that Fenway Sports Group are not backing him with obviously investment in the squad. So yeah, don't know if you've heard that, Joey. Quite interesting. Any of you guys heard any of that? Let me know if you have. Love to know your thoughts on it. So City coming forward now down that far side. Now City with a ball in behind as Haaland. Oh, he managed to get the shot off there, but Burnley managing to come across and just get a touch on it, and it's deflected behind for a corner on the far side to City. So now corner comes in. It's deep, headed away as City pick up the pieces on the edge of the box. Now just keeping possession as now City again chipping the ball into the box. Burnley heading it behind as City there with an overhead kick from Phil Foden. And I'm not sure. I think it's going to be another corner, but I didn't actually see it take a deflection. I thought City would kick that out of play. But it looks like it's going to be a corner on that far side for City. So thanks for that, Joey. Interesting, that one, mate. Corner comes in right towards the near post, headed away as City pick up the pieces on the outside the box. Now ball crossed back in as Burnley knock it out to that far side with a header. And now City back in possession as they play it back into the centre of the field. Now keeping Burnley pegged back towards the edge of their own box. Now City working the ball out to this near side as a cross comes into the box, headed away, and City regain possession further up the field. Now building again from the halfway line as Burnley come out to try and press the ball, and eventually it's knocked all the way back to the City goalkeeper. Ryan saying getting some gas and electric, laugh out loud. Right, Ryan's out and about. Okay, Ryan, thanks for that, mate. Joey saying, yes, guys, was active for this for that time in morning. Yeah, it was, Joey. It was absolutely, yeah, mate. I was, well, like I said, I didn't expect any of you guys, but thank you to all you guys that did drop in last night on that late stream. Really appreciate it. I wasn't expecting it. Like I said, I just jumped on thinking catch other fans at a completely different time that we don't normally get on the channel lots. So I was quite surprised to see quite a few of you up still at that time in the morning. But like I say, top stuff, guys. Really do appreciate that fantastic support. It's never taken for granted, guys. Honest, never is. I really do appreciate it. So we got a City corner on this near side. Let's see. We're going to get another crack at goal here from City. Corner comes in. It's deep, headed towards goal, and Trafford gets down low to that far side post, makes the save, and will be danger over for the moment for Burnley. But yeah, Trafford having not too bad of a game at the moment. Looks to be wanting to make a mark on the game. He's trying to be focused. I'm sure he's been warned that City will be coming at him from all angles. So Burnley now knocking the ball out to that far side as they build again now from the back. So yeah, thanks, Joey. And yeah, you're right, mate. Was quite surprising, wasn't it? Milzard, how you doing, mate? Milzard saying hi, Gaz. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Good to have you with us. Hope you've had a good day, Milzard, and great to see you, mate. So Burnley playing the ball long down this near side as they're now trying to get in behind. Walker comes across as Burnley in a foot race now, right towards the byline, and the ball has gone out of play, and that will be a goal kick to City. Kyle Walker there doing a really good defensive job, seeing the danger on this near side for City as Burnley trying to get in behind when they get the chance. Now the ball played all the way back to the Burnley keepers. City play a ball down the middle there, trying to get in behind, but a bit too much work there for the forward players of City to latch on to that. So now Burnley back in possession as they knock the ball about midway inside their own half. Now playing it out wide to that far side as City managed to intercept a bit of sloppy play there from Burnley. As now Burnley come to press the ball, but City managing to keep it, playing it inside as and just knocking it about now, just inside their own half, but close to the halfway line. So yeah, welcome to the show, Milzard. Good to have you with us, mate. Ryan saying, "Hey up, Milzard. How are you? How are you keeping?" Awesome stuff. Thank you, Ryan. Awesome positivity as always from Ryan. Top stuff, mate. Joey saying, "Laugh out loud, Gaz. I really don't think we will win, but gonna back my team and have hope." Laugh out. Absolutely well said, top man. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Massive respect to you, that Joey. Back them as much as you can. You never know, mate. Liverpool, when they've been written off before, nobody's given them a chance. Who gave them a chance to win the Champions League when they won it in Istanbul? Nobody. I think there was even predictions they were going to get knocked out at the group stage of that year, in that year. But they look at them; they got all the way to the final, 3-0 down at half time. Everybody wrote them off. Boom! Steven Gerrard magic. The rest of the team step up to the plate and they turn it round and win another European Cup. So you can never, ever write Liverpool off. So you're absolutely right, Joey, to have that optimistic view. Got to give credit to Liverpool for that. That's one thing we have to say. You can never count them out. They can they're one of them clubs that definitely have that magic where they can turn things around when you least expect it. Not all clubs can lay claim to that. Although there's some clubs, look at Sheffield Wednesday, they look written off in the playoffs. They pulled it off. So there's another club that won't, never say die attitude. So yeah, it's good. I love clubs like that. I do. I was buzzing seeing Sheffield Wednesday do it in the playoffs. That was some impressive performance, wasn't it? To turn that around. What was it now? 5-1 down, I think it was. Was it or something like that? I can't remember now. But yeah, top man Joey, absolutely loving the positivity there from Joey about his team. So now City with the ball back to the goalkeeper. So now ball knocked out wide to this near side by City. As Burnley come to press the ball, but City keeping the possession as it's played back to the halfway line and eventually all the way back to the goalkeeper. Milzard saying, Gaz, my Wigan season ticket arrived today for our first home game tomorrow against Nottingham. It's only just arrived. Or did you order it late? Maybe you ordered it late. Yeah, I'm presuming maybe you ordered it late. City on the attack now down the middle as they come racing into the Burnley box, managing to get a shot off, and it's blocked off there by City and hits the side netting on this near side of the goal. So I'm not sure that took a deflection off the Burnley play there. So I'm not sure. No, I think it was totally City. So yeah, it's going to be a goal kick to Burnley. So yeah, awesome, Millsard. Um, well, hopefully, if I can, as I said, if I can, I can't promise nothing, but hopefully, be catching. Try see if I can catch that game next week. But it all depends on whether I'm working. That's why I'm not making any promises. Um, but yeah, hopefully, you get to the game, mate, and enjoy it. Definitely, Wigan fans deserve a good season this season after the troubles of last season. So, yeah, hope you. Apart from obviously when you play Bolton, which I'm sure you can understand, I hope you guys have a top season, mate. I really, genuinely mean that. Like I say, with the exception of when you play Bolton. So go keep an eye with the ball. Edison as City now to play out from the back. So thanks for that, Millsard. And yeah, buzzing. Hope you have a top season, mate. Like I say, Wigan fans deserve something to shout about this year. So Burnley now with the possession as the ball kicked up the field long by Edison, and it's Burnley pick up the possession midway inside their own half. Now knocking it out wide to this near side as they come forward now, but Burnley challenged there as Man City come across to try and win the ball back, and it's eventually deflected out for a throw in to Burnley inside the Manchester City half of the field, probably about maybe 8 yards from the halfway line. So Burnley not taking the throw in now, working the ball all the way back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper now kicking the ball out wide to that far side as it's City that eventually intercept it, and now City play it back to Edison. Um, Ryan saying Tottenham and Liverpool going to Championship. Okay, Ryan. Um, Mate, I think you need to get some sleep now. That's a bit of delusional. That maybe Tottenham, but I don't know about Liverpool. I think you're miles off there, mate. But it's not possible with Tottenham, isn't it? The club of no ambition or limited ambition. Joey saying, laugh out loud, Ryan. You're drinking that funny water again. Yeah, quality, Joey. I like that. So Burnley now on the attack on that far side. Ball in behind here for Burnley as they come towards the edge of the City box. Attempted cross as it's deflected behind there by City, and that's going to be a corner on the far side of the pitch for Burnley. But yeah, I like that, Joey. Absolutely. And Ryan, obviously, just with a banter. So thanks for that, Ryan. Millsard saying, any early streams to Mozgaz? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and get home. I have got a nip out for work in the morning, but I'm not in for long, so I'm gonna see if I can get back and try and get the England ladies game in the morning. I'm but if it is, it'll be obviously I'll be uploading it very literally just before the game because, like I say, I'm not sure. I have got a bit of work in the morning, but it's not a lot, so I'm just not sure if I'll be back bang on in time for 11:30 kickoff because that kicks off at 11:30. But I'm going to do the best I can. We've managed to show support to the Lionesses pretty much all the way through the tournament up to now, so we want to keep that going and obviously. Um, Cheer them on. So yeah, I'll try Mills hard. Like I say, if I do, it'll be scheduled literally probably just about I don't know, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour before I go on, something like that, mate. So yeah, I'll do my best. Like I say, I'll know better in the morning when I get to work. So thanks for that, Millsard. Ryan saying stand up if no, we don't, no, we don't encourage hate on it here at Fandom, Ryan. Come on, mate, you know that. We don't encourage hate. You're allowed to dislike them, mate, but hate's a bit too strong. We don't hate. We don't hate. Millsard saying, nah, we always hand out late orders. Uh, Now we always hand out late orders. It's in April. Ah, right, okay. So that right. So you, I think that means you hand out. How do you mean? hand out late order. Does that mean there's a discount if you order it late or something? I don't know if that's meaning that. But thanks for that, Millsard. I think that's maybe implying that a club do late orders, or maybe there's a discount for late orders or something like that on season tickets. But yeah, thank you for that, Millsard. Just trying to work out what exactly you mean by that. I think maybe discount, maybe possibly. But thank you for that, Millsard. Yeah, the whole club should be looking to give discount where they can. Joey saying don't hate any club, Ryan, and defo not all and defo not all Barnsley. Absolutely, yep, Joey. Well said, mate. We have to understand Ryan. Just he's young and enthusiastic for banter, so nothing wrong with that. But yeah, no worries, Ryan. We know you like to have the banter, mate, and you're allowed to dislike Wednesday if you like. That's not a problem. But we don't, as you can understand, mate. We try keep the channel positive, the fan and community positive. We want new fans to know that we're all about being positive. Yes, we want a bit of friendly banter, but we want to try and keep the hate, keep hate out of it if we can. So City now knocking the ball about on the halfway line. I've just noticed something here, guys. Have you noticed it? What's his name now? City on the attack now down the middle. It's come towards the edge of the box. Shot blocked there by Burnley, and it deflects out to this near side for a throw in. But yeah, I've just noticed. What's he called now? A former player. I've just noticed he's an assistant coach on the touchline. I didn't know that. What's he called now? Welsh striker. What's he called? Come on, guys, remind me. You must know him. Retired a couple of years back. No, he's not been retired that long. He played quite late into his career, I think. Is it Craig? I can't think of his name now. I'm rubbish with names, me. I really am. He played for Wales striker. I'm trying to remember what club he played for now as well. He played for quite a few clubs actually. But I've just noticed he's on the touchline as an assistant coach. I didn't know he'd gone into coaching. So you learn something every day, don't you, guys? It's going to do me head in now. What his name is? Corner comes in, but the referee's blowing the whistle here. I think we're going to have the corner retaken for some antics in the box. I've got to look that up now. Wales. Sorry, guys, just bear with me a second. I'm going to quickly look because it's doing my head in who he is, and I know his name. It's just not coming to my mind. Oh, come on, where is he? I know his name. It's just brains not unlocking it from my vault. Oh, come on, where is he? I've just put in former Welsh strikers. Where is he? He should be on here somewhere. I'm sure it was Wales he played for. That's it, Craig Bellamy. Craig Bellamy. It just weren't coming to me. I found him, Craig Bellamy. And I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Did you guys know that? Ian Rush was Welsh. I didn't know that. Ian Rush used to play for Wales. This is why I love football. You learn stuff all the time. Never knew that. Yeah, Joey's put it. Yeah, I was just looking it up then, Joey. Nice one, Joey. Yeah, thanks, mate. I was just looking it up then. Former Wales player. Yep, you're right. Craig Bellamy. It was there on the tip of my tongue. It just wasn't coming. But yeah, did you know that, Joey? Ian Rush was also was Welsh as well. I didn't know that. So yeah, that's another bit new knowledge I've learned tonight. What a player he was, Ian Rush. So Burnley now back in possession. We're just coming up to 70 minutes gone. Sorry, guys, I've been a bit distracted, and I'm not concentrating on the game. My bad. So Burnley knocking the ball all the way back to the goalkeeper. Trafford's come out as I'm not. He's going to get caught out with that if he keeps doing it, I think. So Burnley now with a possession at the back. Would have thought maybe City might have had two more opportunities on goal by now. So thanks for that. Thanks for that, Joey. And Ryan saying, I know. Not nice one, Ryan. Yeah, mate. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're not having a go at you. We know you're only young and enthusiastic, mate. Nothing wrong with that. So City now with the possession as they play all the way back to the goalkeeper. So, yeah, top man. Thanks, Ryan. Joey saying, Craig Bellamy. It is absolutely. Cheers, Joey. Like I say, mate, I did just look it up because it was bugging me. And you know what I mean? When you can picture someone and you just couldn't, the name was like on the tip of my tongue and it just wasn't coming. But yeah, top man, Joey. Really appreciate that. Now, ball over the top for City as they come in now. And Haaland just one step behind that ball, then, and he's running to the ball boy as now he's hugging him. I'm sure that's going to be a memory to remember there for the ball boy, getting a hug off Haaland. Foden there working his magic with that cross into the box, but like I said, just a little bit too much pace on it, and it got away from Haaland. So we now got stoppage in play, guys. Just one of the Burnley players with cramp. I'm going to get that a bit, aren't we, in these early games, guys, with players just coming back and getting themselves back to full fitness. I didn't realise I left that up either. So we're about to get back underway here with a goal kick for Burnley. I think it matters. It's really strange seeing Vincent Kompany as a manager. What a player he was. I'm gutted he didn't get to play a bit longer. He was amazing defender. Proper old school defender, wasn't he? You guys not would have not liked to see him play for a bit longer. He was just unlucky, wasn't he? He showed all the desire, all the commitment and everything, but he was just so unlucky with injuries, wasn't he? Towards the back end of his career. But let's hope that what we miss him for as a player, he can bring back in some form as a manager. So Burnley now making a change as Benson coming on and Jordan coming off. I think he's gone off there with a bit of a knock. So hopefully he's going to be okay. Now the ball knocked out to this near side as it's gone out for a throw-in on this near side of the pitch. Joey saying, I like Kompany. I do, mate. I do. I really do like him. As I've got a lot play, like I say, players that showed hard working as a player. I don't care how skillful they are. If players show that they work hard as a player and an actual team player, like Vincent Kompany showed as while he was in his playing days, I really take a liking to players like that, especially when you see him put the kind of work rate that he put in. But yeah, absolutely well said, Joey. I agree, mate. Top guy, Vincent Kompany. It's going to be interesting to see him as the manager. It's exciting. Guardiola's given a yellow card for protesting on the touchline. More authoritarianism in a country that's supposed to be free. I don't agree with it, guys. I don't agree with these referees stopping managers showing their passion on the touchline. It's an absolute disgrace. It really is. Football brings out passion, so how can the FA rule to stop it? As now City with a free kick on that far side. Ball crossed into the box now, right into the mix of the bodies. As Burnley trying to knock it away, but now City. Oh, City have scored. City have smashed it into the back of the net. The goalkeeper initially got a hand to it and tried. Burnley tried to clear it, but it's Rodriguez. They're tapping it in, and yet Burnley did, like I said, initially try to knock it away, but that box so congested. Eventually fell to the City player, and he's just smashed it into the back of the net. So 75 and a half minutes gone, guys. It's Burnley 0, Manchester City 3. So ball out on that far side as City now back with the possession. Now City playing it out wide to this near side as now they kick the ball long over the top, looking to try and get in behind that Burnley defence, but Burnley have managed to intercept it. And now Burnley playing out from the back as they quickly move the ball out to that far side. Now a long ball forward as Burnley come racing now down that far side of the pitch. But City equal to it as Aka gets across there, gets the challenge in, and it's gone out for a throw into Burnley. As City looking to, I think, make 3 substitutions here, guys. Got 3 players on the touchline in discussion with coaches, so it could be a triple substitution for City. So long throwing coming here for Burnley, right into the mix of bodies in the box. City managing to kick it long up the field. As it's Trafford coming all the way out to intercept it, and now kicking the ball long up towards the edge of the City box as it's headed out on this near side for a throw into Burnley. Joey saying gutted, laugh out loud. Yeah, I know. I was hoping Burnley would make a bit more of a game of this, but obviously they're only just coming back to the Premier League, so they're going to have to find their rhythm again as a Premier League club. So Burnley now with the ball at the back. They're just knocking about inside their own half. Own half. Now working it out wide to this near side. As City challenging for the ball, but Burnley managing to keep it. But before City do eventually win it, now Haaland coming racing down the middle. As City come into the box, he knocks it to his teammate on that far side. Shot comes in and it's blocked off by Burnley. Ball ricochets out to that far side as Burnley now try to play the ball up the field, and challenge comes in there from City, and the referee has blown for a foul. It's going to be a free kick to Burnley, but before that, we're going to have this triple substitution from City. Lewis coming off. As Nathan Ake coming off. Laporte coming on. Haaland coming off as well. So yeah, it's Aka, Haaland, and Lewis coming off. Laporte, Palmer, and Gavardiola coming on for City. We're back underway as both sets of players just challenging for it in that centre of the field. Burnley come away with it, knocking it out to that far side as they play it back to the centre backs. Now Burnley knocking it out wide to this near side as they come forward now into the City half of the field. Now Burnley looking to try and cross the ball into the box and do on the edge of the box. Now Burnley getting the shot off, but it's blocked off there by City as the ball deflects up the field. Burnley regain possession, now knocking it out to that far side of the pitch as they come again, looking to try and get down that far side as they come towards the edge of the City box. Now a ball attempted crossed in, but it's blocked off there by City and it's deflected out behind for a corner on the far side of the pitch. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Would really appreciate that. Coming in from work tonight to do this stream. Yeah, not had nothing to eat, so would be appreciated to get a good amount of likes if we can. So Burnley now with a corner on that far side as they play it short. Now working the ball towards the edge of the box, but another challenge comes in there from City, and the ball again gone behind for another corner to Burnley. So 81 minutes gone, guys. Still Burnley 0, City 3. Corner comes in and it's headed behind, and that will be a goal kick to City. Ball kick long up the field as it deflected out on this near side, midway inside the Burnley half of the pitch. Throw into Burnley. Burnley take it quickly and they play it back to the defensive line. Now back to the goalkeeper as Trafford kicks it out wide to that far side. Now Burnley kicking it long up to the halfway line, but it's City that intercepts it. Now City coming forward on that far side as Burnley challenged for it, but City managing to keep the possession. And the referee's blown for a foul there. So is it Sunday that Liverpool playing, Joey? And didn't you say first game was Chelsea? Burnley now with a long crossfield ball out to this near side as they come towards the edge of the box now. Played in to the box, attempted cross, and it's blocked off there by City, and it's gone out for a corner on this near side. So Burnley still trying to get goals, still trying to create chances. Can't fault them for that. Could come down to goal difference at the end of the season, couldn't it? So Burnley with a corner on this near side of the pitch. So corner comes in, it's deep, headed away by City as Burnley pick up the possession on the edge of the box, and then the referee has blown a whistle here for some kind of foul, I don't know, or an offside. Although you can't be offside from the straight direct from the corner, so I'm not sure what the referee's blown that for. It must be a foul in the box. So City now to play out from the back. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long down the centre of the field as looks to try and get him City in behind. Now Phil Foden coming racing into the box as he gets support now, played back. City just play it back to the edge of the box as Burnley managed to get loads of bodies back behind the ball there. And now City playing it out wide to this near side as Burnley come across to press the ball. City play it back to their centre-backs. And now City build again from the halfway line as they play it out wide to this near side. And now again back to the centre-back. So City just content at the moment to knock it about on the halfway line. Joey's saying, Saturday, mate. Yes, Chelsea away. Right. Nice one, Joey. I weren't sure if that might be a Sunday game because obviously Liverpool v Chelsea, quite a tasty fixture, isn't it? So normally they make move the tasty fixtures, don't they? So City just still knocking it about on the halfway line, guys, as Burnley come to press the ball. But now City knocking it out wide to that far side as Burnley come across to press it, and City play all the way back to Edison. So 85 minutes gone, guys. Burnley 0, City 3. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long down the centre of the field. Now Phil Foden picks it up as he comes charging into the Burnley half of the field, knocking it out wide to this near side as City get the shot off there, and Trafford makes a good save. Ball cleared up the field as City regain possession, but now the referee stopped the game for somebody running onto the pitch. What possesses these idiots? They know what they're going to do. They're just going to get roughed up by the boneheaded security guards that are on an eager power trip that think they're Mr. Invincible. That's all that's going to happen. You're just going to get pinned to the deck, arrested, chucked in the cell for the night for what? 2 minutes on the pitch? 30 seconds? It's pathetic, isn't it? What possesses these people to pitch invade? It's madness, isn't it? So, yeah, hopefully we're back on the way in a minute, guys. Referee has just stopped the game while the police and security so we're back underway as the ball knocked up the field out to this near side by City. City come to intercept it, and Burnley there with the challenge comes in, and Kosovic just knocked off the pitch and ends up being clattering into the linesman, shall we say, put it nicely. So we've got a free kick now for City on this near side, taken short. Foden now coming towards the edge of the box. Foden taking the shot, but it's wide of this near side post, and that will be a goal kick to Burnley. I hope he can have a better season this season for Foden. Would be nice to see him get more games and start finding his best goal scoring form. He's still young, but he's getting a little bit, a little bit older now. And a player's career doesn't last long, does it, guys? So it would be nice to see him start finding his best form and really start to show us what he can do in front of goal. He's already given us plenty of glimpses of it, but we need to now hopefully start seeing him step up and show his best form. So now Edison with a long ball forward out to that far side as City come again now towards the edge of the Burnley box, coming inside as Burnley managed to challenge for it there, winning it back, now playing it out to that far side as they kick the ball long up the field trying to clear their lines, but end up giving it straight back to City as City now come again down that far side. Burnley pressing the ball, but City managing to keep the possession as they knock it about on that far side, and eventually Silva plays it back to the halfway line. Now City with the ball knocked out to this near side as they come forward. Ball played back to the centre backs though, as City just content now to keep possession. So City playing the ball all the way across the halfway line and out to that far side. Oh, Burnley have won it back now as City knocking it about. And now Burnley with a chance to get forward as they do. And it's gone out behind for a corner on this near side as City stretching there to try and keep it from going out of play. But it has gone out of play, and that's paid off well for Burnley pressing. That came from them pressing the ball, not giving it up, not letting City enjoy all that time on the ball, which they were trying to do. And I would say that's credit to Burnley for not giving it up this late stage of the game. Corner comes in now, deep, as City head it away. out to the edge of the box. Burnley pick it up on that far side. Now playing it all the way back to Trafford on the halfway line. Trafford tries to kick it forward there, but the goalkeeper is challenged by a City defender. City forward, and it's gone out on that far side for a throw-in. I'm about to see a double substitution here for Burnley. A Berger coming off. And Brownhill coming on. Brownhill. That's Nathan Redmond coming on, and it's Foster coming off. So back underway from the throw-in on the far side from Burnley. Ball played all the way back to goalkeeper as Burnley now build from the back. We've got 6 minutes added on time, guys, and we're a minute into the added on time. If you're just joining us, it's currently Burnley 0, Manchester City 3. Please do hit that like button if you could, guys, would be appreciated. And if you have already, thank you very much. And don't forget, consider subscribing if you're new. So Burnley now with the ball played out wide to that far side as now Burnley chipping the ball forward. City challenging for it, but Burnley managed to kick the ball long up into the City half of the field. But now City do pick up the possession and play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper playing the ball out wide to this near side. There's a ball over the top there. Burnley with a bit of a rough challenge there, sliding him. And the referee's going to book him here for this one. As taking out the City player. I think that's maybe just a little bit of tired legs, but did risk. So yeah, it's Walker that's been challenged there, and I'm just trying to work out the Burnley player that's. Oh yeah, studs right in the back of the leg. Can see it now at close. Now, yeah, that's vicious. That's a deserved yellow card from the for the Burnley player. Studs right in the back of the thigh. That's got to work. And this might actually be changed to a red, guys. Could be a red. Referee coming across to check it on VAR. So this could actually be a red for dangerous play. I don't think it's intentional. He's just overstretching himself, tired legs, knows he's not going to get there, so he just lunges a leg out, and he's miles away from the ball and ends up taking out the player with studs in the back of the leg. And I've got a feeling referee's going to decide this now. Could be seeing a red card here. I think it is. I think it's going to be changed. Yeah, it's been changed. So the yellow card is taken back and it's given a. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with if the referee's already given the yellow, then it shouldn't. It should be in the rules that he's not allowed to change it. Yes, it is a dangerous challenge, but I don't agree that referees should be using this VAR. If they're not sure, go and check the VAR. Don't just dish out a yellow card and then go and check out the VAR. That is just honest. The game's getting nuts, guys. It really is. The FA and the EFL tampering with it too much, if you ask me. I expect you guys to agree with me, but that is my opinion. Premier League Focus, how you doing, mate? Premier League Focus saying, sorry, couldn't make it. Was watching Crusaders game. Yeah, no worries, mate. I knew you was at the game tonight. You did say that. And just checking, yeah, 2-1 win for you guys. Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations, Crusaders. Great start to the season for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the game, Premier League Focus. And yeah, no worries, mate. Great to have you with us. Thank you very much for dropping in. Appreciate it, mate. So we're back underway now with Burnley in possession, midway inside their own half, knocking the ball out wide to this near side. Now a long crossfield ball out to that far side as the ball eventually played all the way back. Burnley now with possession as they knock it out wide to that far side. Joey's saying, how did you get on Premier League? They got a 2-1 win, mate. Crusaders won 2-1. Um, so goalkeeper now for Burnley knocking the ball to his centre-back teammate, and then the play it out wide to that far side. Is now City coming to challenge for the ball, but Burnley trying to work the way through that press down that far side as City trying to keep the pressure on, and eventually the ball goes out for a throw-in. Burnley take it quickly as they play it back to the halfway line. City. So Burnley just knocking it about inside their own half at the moment as Trafford comes out and now intercepts the ball as he now kicks the ball long out to that far side. City challenging for it as they win it back now and they play it all the way back to Ederson. Got a Burnley player out down on the pitch on the far side. So it's Benson that's on the down on the pitch on the far side with a foot injury of some description. He's just gone off the pitch. Referee gets us back underway. So City now back with the possession. It's played back to the goalkeeper. Now City playing the ball forward. And the ball knocked out to this near side. We're now at 8 minutes. We're supposed to have 6 minutes, guys, and we're now on 8 minutes. Now City just knocking it about on their own half. And there goes the full-time whistle, guys. So it's finished. Burnley 0, City 3. Burnley going down to 10 men with that red card late on. But it's City that get themselves off the mark with a 3-0 win. So let's quickly go to the match stats. Have you guys got any final thoughts? Please do drop the comments in the chat, and I'll read what you guys got to say before I jump off. Just going to do the match stats. Apologies, guys. I'm going to jump off quite quickly because chat's quiet. Plus, I've had nothing to eat, and also I'm hoping. I'm up early in the morning for work, and I'm hoping to get back for that dinner time kickoff as well. So, want to get off and get some food and get rested up, hopefully. So, here's how the first half went. Here's how the game went, should I say, the full game in numbers, guys. It finished 3-0 to City, and here's how it went in numbers. Total shots, 6 for Burnley, 17 for Manchester City. Shots on target, 1 for Burnley, 8 for Manchester City. Possession, 34% for Burnley, 66% for City. Possession, passes 362 for Burnley, 696 for Manchester City. Pass accuracy, 79% for Burnley, 89% for Manchester City. Fouls, 11 against Burnley, 8 against City. Yellow cards, none. one red card against the Burnley player, and offsides only one against Manchester City. Corners 6 for Burnley, 5 for City. So there you go, guys. That's how the game went in numbers. Just going to let you guys know how the other results went on tonight as well around the grounds. As I'm sure you guys are aware, the Women's World Cup games this morning finishing 2-1 to Spain against the Netherlands, going to extra time. Japan lost 2-1 to Sweden. So it's Spain and Sweden into the semi-finals. In the English Premier League, as we know, it's finished 3-0 here to Manchester City. Up there in Scotland, guys, game tonight in the lower Lowlands League. Hearts B team losing 2-1 to Cowden Beath. So that's a bit of an upset there. In the Welsh League, the Welsh Premier League, it's finished Haverford West County 0, Pontypridd Pride United 0, the New Saints 6, Conan Quay Nomads 2. In Northern Irish Division, guys, it's finished Ballymere United 1, Crusaders 2, Glentown 1, Lana 2, and Loganhog, I can't even pronounce that name. Lugal 1, Colorina 2. I'll have to get some tips off Premier League Focus how to pronounce some of those names in the Irish division. But there you go, guys. That's the total of the roundup of the results around the UK tonight. So, yeah, let's go to the chat. Joey saying, cheers, guys. Catch you soon. Thank you, Joey. Top man, mate. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Always a pleasure having you involved, Joey. Thank you, mate. Take care. As I say, enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. And, get rested up. Hopefully catch you again soon, mate. Top man, Joey. Thanks for that, mate. Stay safe and well, mate. Stevie's saying, thanks, Joey. Absolutely nice one, Stevie. Top stuff, mate. And Stevie's saying, thanks, everyone, for joining. Please hit that like button before leaving. Absolutely. If you could, guys, would be massive appreciated. So yeah, guys, I'm going to jump off now and go and get some food. But hopefully I might be able to catch you in the morning if my work commitments allow for that game for the England ladies in the Women's World Cup kicking off at 11:30. So I'll do my best to be on for that, and I will hopefully catch you guys then if you're available. Final words go to Rich Pro Sports saying, opening shots fired by Manchester City. Which team will duck and which will respond with goals? We will come. Come on, Arsenal, sort out Forest. Okay, so Rich Sport anticipating another title challenge for Arsenal. That would be fantastic if it does happen, mate. Let's hope it's not just Arsenal challenging at the top as well this season. Let's hope that one or two of those other clubs challenge and start to put some pressure on City. So, yeah, thank you very much for that, Rich Sports. And, yeah, hopefully you enjoy the game this weekend for Arsenal. Top man, Rich Bo. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to jump off now, go and get some food. But thank you very much to all you guys for dropping in tonight. Really is appreciated. I might catch you guys over the weekend, hopefully. But if I don't, enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Look after yourselves. And as I say, hopefully I'll catch you on future streams. But for me, for now, that's it, guys. All the best. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.